Hey guys, it's Salted Neos here, and we're back for another deck profile because apparently I can't be bothered to do anything else. So this time we have a probably stupid one, but we'll do it anyways. It's funny, I guess. We've got Altergeist Neos on the go. How the hell does that work? I don't know. It just somehow seems to operate. So we'll just go right through, I guess. So let's go through the Altergeist engine. I didn't fix this angle since last time, but whatever. 3 Altergeist Marionetter. Just normal summon, set a trap, switch between your Geists. Pretty solid. 3 Meluseek. Really good removal. Really good removal. Search after you summon a Link boss. Sure, that works. Obviously, I don't know how to explain the basic Altergeist package, because I don't play them enough, apparently. Great idea to make a deck profile of this, but whatever, this seems to work. And 2 Silk for bouncing, obviously. 1 Conqueror, and 1 card that makes your deck work. On to the bricks, Neos engine. Actually, the bricks is a pretty accurate description. Hey look, it's garbage. And 1 slightly less garnet. Backjack is back. And Backjack is still being Backjack and being awesome. Good, real good real good at making it so you can get another trap. Though I don't run as many normal traps this time, and it's just kind of there if I open a fusion. On to things that search fusion, even though I don't really know if you even need these, but whatever, it comes up. 3 Keeper. Run. If you're gonna run fusion, you may as well run Keeper, but you can go without. It is nice to get you can get a second body off of it though if you had to use if you had a Neos in hand with it when you had activate it, because you can resummon that Neos or later in the game summon it, but it gets summoned face down, so you know. It's alright. And 3 hand traps. Oh look, it's hand traps. What do you know? I don't need to explain Ash. Spells, we only run 3. What a surprise. Brilliant Fusion for Neos that locks you out of the rest of your turn. Not much to say there. Altergeist trap engine thing. 3 switch your Altergeist cards around for a monster and then probably summon Multi-Faker. 2 negate all your opponent's monster effects. 1 Monster Reborn that you can bounce, and apparently people don't know that ruling still. Infinite Monster Reborn's a nice card. On to card that I don't know why I'm playing Altergeist, only 2 of. Imperm. Speaking of cards I should have, if you have Extravagance, play Extravagance for the love of fuck. But obviously, you need Imperm for Altergeist. Though, it'd be nice if I had a 3rd. If you have 3, obviously play 3. 2 Lost Wind. That's just kind of trap option. Debating swapping it. If I wasn't playing Backjack, I'd probably be playing Strike instead of it. Because honestly, I don't use the recursion that much. Lost Wind ends up usually being dead weight. Pretty shitty to say because it's a free reusable trap, but honestly, it just never comes up for me. Two evenly matched in the main deck because going second sucks. Shout out to DZ Video, I guess. 1 sales pitch because I don't know what I'm doing with my life, but this thing is funny if it resolves. Yeah, the only time I've resolved it so far, I search a Neos fusion against Sky Striker that can't do anything because they keep getting their monsters bounced. No engaged Sky Striker is a fun matchup. And lastly, 6 counter traps that people hate. Really good counter traps. I don't know what else to say. Multi-Faker even activates on these because it's new chain. On to the extra deck and things I typically don't use at all. Beside this, awesome card. No, if people don't realize people usually don't expect you to be playing this unless you specifically searched it. Another reason that Keeper's awkward, but you want more things to get Neos Fusion than Garnets for Neos Fusion. Because if you're running 4 Garnets and then 3 Fusions, it's bad, so you kind of have to run Keeper. But yeah, nobody frigging sees this coming. And because Rainbow Neos is the stupidest form of removal I've ever seen in my life, okay, probably not the stupidest, but it's up there. Yeah, it's kind of an awkward thing to out when you're playing against Altergeist of all things. But of course, Bricky. But this also wasn't intended to be a pure Altergeist deck. I just kind of wanted to see what else I could do with Neos. Do Brave. Probably can go to 1, but it's at 2 because I want to put Extravagance in here, so it's kind of just there. I never summon 2 in a game. For now, I'd probably cut it down to 1 if I'm not playing Extrav, put something else in, but I'm also not using my extra deck very much. I'd probably cut one of these for a generic Link, because I don't seem to have one, and I don't know how I keep missing that fact. 2 Super Poly targets, yeah, big shock. 3 Link Rebo, because I actually seem to go through all of them, despite the fact that I'm apparently an idiot and forget that you can use the Grave effect. But I actually do go through 3 sometimes, even with the Grave effect. 3 Hextia, I never go into it because I keep forgetting Altergeist have an extra deck. 1 Prime Banshee that I keep forgetting about because I forget Altergeist have an extra deck. Like, they seem alright. Hextia's a negate. I forget what Prime Banshee does already. Summon from deck. That seems like a pretty good effect. There's probably combos or something that I'm being dumb and not aware of. Still learning the Altergeist half of this deck, but I'm still impressed with how well it's doing. And 3, I keep playing Waking, so keep playing as many Waking targets as I can think of. Yeah, very descriptive deck profile, I know, right? On to the side deck. Oh wow, it's almost the exact same as the last profile. 3 Nibiru. Lancia instead of evenly matched, because I'm maining evenly matched. 3 Super Poly, 3 Twin Twister, 3 thing that apparently Draco can't out. Yeah, you can tell there's a lot of effort in this profile, huh? Explanations, I guess. Orcus, even though Orcus is not that big a threat anymore, but I forgot to take it out, and Spiral hasn't taken over the local scene yet. Combo decks. Actually, why am I still running this? Like, it's alright, but I haven't seen that much for it, actually. Back row removal, and Waking actually has... Waking's probably the most important thing in here, as you wouldn't expect, but Waking is really fun, because if you're facing, like, if you obviously win game... If you lost game 1, they're going to be citing their back row removal, shit like Lightning Storm and all that crap. So you're just going to be playing... If you set Waking... Well, they're not going to expect you to have a Waking, so you're going to pop it, and then you have to deal with Ultimate Falcon, or God forbid, Lightning Storm, you summon Last Warrior from another planet on them. They lose, because they can't outlast Warrior from another planet, they play Lightning Storm. And yeah, that's the profile. Yeah, that is the profile. I can't explain Altergeist cards very well, despite seemingly playing with them. Or, seemingly playing with them. Seemingly knowing what I'm doing with them. Most of that is just keep control of the board, but I guess that's a control deck. Long-winded explanation over for no reason. See you later, guys.